Well, I'm out here today cutting up stuff, parts that I need for building the fence and putting the edging around the plant beds. So I got the stakes right there. I cut those all to length. I got to start cutting the tips on there and put some little points on there so I can drive them into the ground a little easier. And then I've got bamboo I've been cutting up, cutting the lengths up and processing that to make the individual pickets for the fence that's got to go around the bulkhead perimeter. What I'm doing is I cut them 64 inches long, and then I cut a notch at 48 inches to cut the bamboo in half, and then I'll drill two little shallow holes in the bottom there, and then once I get the 1x4 bracing put on those posts out there, the posts will be trimmed to length and all, so they're all uniform length, and then there'll be little copper caps on to seal them. And then that fencing, the pickets from the bamboo, they'll go right on the back side facing up against the 1x4 and be screwed into that. And then they all get final coated. I'm going to take and build a little tank out of some heavy plastic to buy some chemical that's actually a paint to seal that stuff, because the process for doing the individual pieces to seal them like everybody else does, it takes forever. It takes a couple weeks, and I've got way too much to do for that. It would take me all the way in the next year to process that many. So I'm gonna do it my way, just like Sinatra said. So my way or the highway, one of the ways. And I've been doing that because it's a little too muddy to do anything out here. We got a little rain shower the other night, and everything is still too muddy. I can't even move my machine without bogging that down. So I'm gonna let everything sit and settle, and I'm trying to finalize where I'm going to place my stones and stuff, my feature boulders. One's going to go here, and then I built a little island out there for a visual aid, so I can sit here on the porch and stare at it and imagine what it's going to look like. And then I'm thinking there's going to be another one over there between that garden tiller and the mini skid steer, and be three large ones, and then there'd be several smaller ones placed all in the plant beds and stuff. And I was messing around a little bit, enjoying my nice Sunday. It's kind of cloudy out and it's not too hot, and it's probably about 75 now, maybe 80, something like that, which is all right with me. I can stand that. And everything in the greenhouses is getting watered, so they're doing good. I'm waiting until I get ready to make my trip to town, and I'll go in there and pick all the peppers and the tomatoes and stuff. I got enough tomatoes in there to make another batch, to make a couple more jars of tomato sauce for this winter, and I got plenty of mason jars for all of that and new lids. So I'm just biding my time and trying to keep busy and stuff today and tomorrow. So I'll be all by myself again for Labor Day. Nobody thinks of me to invite me, and so I'm basically the same as I was before I got married. I'm back on my own again, and nobody cares. So I'm not trying to sound pitiful, but I just think it's sad that so many people want things from me, and then once I get it, they leave me alone, and I never see or hear from them again. So being I don't have anything now, that's why they leave me alone. So that may be a good thing too, because I may not want their company much longer. So just thinking of negative and positive thoughts at the same time, trying to keep things balanced, checks and balances. So hope y'all having a good Sunday. I'm just out here playing, trying to keep myself entertained. So I'm going back in here and see if I can find me a movie. I got everything about done I can do right now. I got some more bamboo out there I got to bring in and cut. It's green. I'm going to go out there and get that probably a little later. Bring it up here on the porch and cut it to length and get that all done. But I'm just waiting for payday on Tuesday so I can get back into motivation. I'm thinking seriously about renting a machine and go ahead and dig those holes. I can't afford to pay the money for the machine, but I don't have any choice. I can't get anybody to help me, so I'm going to do that and get the holes dug and get those water tanks put in there and turn them into ponds, and get the drain pipes and all connected and get all of that done, and then that part will be done. And then next month when I get paid again, I'll buy the crush and run gravel and the drain pipe to go down here on the ground and get that all leveled out. And then after that, basically I can go ahead and get all the edging and all done, and then put my stairs in back over here, and then I can pretty much finish that part up. And then it's just a matter of waiting from paycheck to paycheck so I can get the stuff done. And that's the story of my life. So once I get it all done, it'll be done sometime next year. And I'm trying to find mature plants if I can, but it's hard to find stuff without having to travel. I found some really nice Japanese plants that I want, but a lot of them are up in Maryland and places like that, and they're just too far out of reach. That would add a whole lot more to the cost. A good $100 or $200 worth of gas to go back and forth just to get some of that stuff. So I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for Facebook Marketplace and wherever I can find things, Craigslist, maybe find some plants. People raise things and sell them. So I'm looking for a couple of different types of Japanese maple, a coral type Japanese maple, and then a couple other Japanese plants. And I've got some things I've already collected. I've got sitting in planters and all waiting to be planted, but these plant beds are not ready yet. They've got to be tilled, and I've got to get one of those little small miniature tillers that's smaller than that great big thing right there. I cannot turn that big monster around in here. So I need one of those little small things that runs off a weed eater motor, and hoping somebody will buy me that for my birthday, my 65th birthday. And I'll be able to use that to build all these plant beds and plant everything, because I've got more plant beds over here on the side I've started, and they've got to go all the way down the back side and then over there beside the greenhouse eventually as I create more dirt to put down. So that's basically all I'm doing, is just detailing. That's about all I can do. And we've got the handrail basically almost finished for the porch. Once I get the stairs in there, that's got to be a piece in there that's got to be put going down on an angle beside the stairs to finish everything. And then I've got to put a clear sealer over top of it to seal it up. A lot of people think bamboo is wood, but it's not wood, it's a grass. It's just one of the, I think it is the largest of the grass breeds in the world. And people treat it like it's wood, but it's not. It's grass, so it's got to be coated with special coatings and stuff for it to bond, because it's got a hard surface on the outside and stuff, it won't absorb anything through the green skin. You have to take and sand or scrape all that off in order to get to the part underneath the cellulose, so you can coat it with chemicals. But if the thing is soaked, you can treat it inside and out, but you have to knock the individual cores out on the inside. There's little walls inside there, and you got to knock that out so you can get it in there, and that's very hard to do a real long length. So about the only thing you can do is just paint it on the outside with a special paint. And I found some online, so it's $48 a gallon. I'm going to need about 4 gallons total, I'm thinking. And I'm going to have several hundred pieces of the bamboo to do the fencing, because I've got to go all the way around the perimeter, all the way over there. And then I haven't decided what's going to happen over there. I think that's going to be a barbecue shelter, possibly sometime in the future, if I can figure out how to get the money for the poured concrete slab. But I've got a few here that I've got done. I've probably got 20 maybe done so far, and it takes time. It takes about 5 minutes a piece to make them. So I'm just going to have to, whenever I get a spare few moments, just come out here and keep plugging away. I'm going to have to start cutting some more soon. So I'm scouting places now to go and harvest once it cools down good enough, because there's no way I'm going to go out in the woods at the bamboo right now with all the ticks and the snakes and everything still out. So it's going to be a winter project, right mixed in with everything else. So that's basically what's going on. So I hope y'all have a good rest of your Sunday. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe, and please like it if you like it. And if you don't like it, don't like it. That'd be cool too. Don't make no difference to me. I value everybody's opinion, and if you got anybody out there that knows anything about building a Japanese Zen garden or wabi-sabi, then please feel free to give me some advice, because it's hard to find anybody in this country that knows much about them, especially in this area. So I just like the look of it and the simplicity and the beauty of it. So that's basically what I'm shooting for. I'll talk to you later. Bye.